Like many of Spain's Denominaciones de Origen, or DOs, Rueda is an historic wine region with winemaking traditions that stretch back to the Middle Ages. The DO was created in the early 1980s, and these days Rueda is famed for its white wines made from the Verdejo grape. But until the 1970s, it was another white variety, Palomino, more commonly used in the production of sherry down south in Jerez, which was the most widely planted grape in the region, and it was used to make a local fortified wine known as Vino de Medina. Now, Rueda's Consejo Regulador, or Regulatory Council, has done a lot of work in recent years to really promote the Rueda brand, both nationally and outside Spain. And Rueda wines have become synonymous with a fresh, unoaked style of dry white wine, which is very approachable, easy to drink, and which combines well with a wide range of different cuisine. That said, you will also find more innovative producers who are blending Verdejo with other permitted varieties like Biura, aka Macabeo, or Sauvignon Blanc, or experimenting with oak aging to make fuller-bodied, more gastronomic wines. The DO of Rueda is centred around the town of Rueda in Castilla y León, about 170 kilometres northwest of Madrid and just to the southwest of the city of Valladolid. Geographically, Rueda spans three different provinces, Valladolid, Segovia and Avila, and it sits in a depression formed by the Duero River Valley in the middle of the Meseta Central, Spain's high central plateau, which is characterised by flat fields of cereal crops stretching as far as the eye can see and interspersed with vineyards. With 20,000 hectares of vineyard, Rueda is one of Spain's larger DOs, though still quite a way off from somewhere like Rioja, for example, which has just over 50,000 hectares. Rueda has about 75 registered wineries, so you can see that the producers here tend to be slightly larger scale, particularly compared to a wine region like Galicia, for example, where vineyard plots tend to be much smaller. So we're in the middle of Spain, 400 kilometres from the Atlantic and 500 kilometres from the Mediterranean, and at an altitude of between 600 and 780 metres above sea level. Rueda's vineyards thrive in this decidedly continental climate, where winters are cold and long, late frosts are common, and summers are hot and dry, which forces the vines to push down into the subsoil in search of water. The variation between day and nighttime temperatures during the growing season is a really positive factor, as the heat helps the sugars develop in the grapes, while cooler temperatures at night helps lock in acidity. The delicately aromatic Verdejo grape is native to Castilla y León and the flagship variety in DO Rueda. With aromas of softer fruit like melon, a core of zesty lime, and often grassy aromas, you'll often see it recommended as an alternative to Sauvignon Blanc, which it is sometimes blended with, or as an alternative to Picpoll as well. Other permitted varieties within the DO include Sauvignon Blanc, Biura, aka Macabeo, Viognier, and Chardonnay. If you're a white wine drinker and you haven't yet tried Verdejo, it's a really good introduction to the white wines of central Spain. Another plus is labelling, which in Rueda tends to be pretty good and clear, so you'll get a good idea from the front of the bottle whether you're buying a 100% Verdejo or if it's been blended with another variety. Rueda wines are also very versatile wines, and you'll find producers looking for younger styles which play up Verdejo's tropically scented aromatic qualities, while still others will be experimenting, looking perhaps to use wood in the search for a slightly richer, heavier style. We love tasting wines from smaller, more artisanal producers like Vidal Soblechero, who are experimenting with different vineyard plots, types of soil, or orientation. Even sometimes blending in with their Verdejo with other traditional varieties like Biura, old vine Biura, to get more complex, more aromatic versions of the wine. Their Viña Clavidor Cepas Viejas is available now on Simply Spanish Wine, and it's a great quality, affordable introduction to the wines of Rueda. Thanks for watching.